In 1953, Earth experienced a war of the worlds. Common bacteria stopped the aliens, but it didn't kill them. Instead, the aliens lapsed into a state of deep hibernation. Now the aliens have been resurrected, more terrifying than ever before. In 1953, aliens started taking over the world. Today, they're taking over our bodies.
It's not the cold. It's something else.
Hey, don't you be telling me I gotta wait for my money. Understand?
Donnie, that's not what happened. You see, Bobby told Johnny that Linda told Cindy...
Sit down and eat your breakfast.
...that you and I told Herbert that he was a nerd.
Okay, give her a try.
We all know he's
Your
a
mother
nerd.
said get off the phone.
But I wouldn't necessarily tell it to Cindy.
On a small scale, our experiment has proven successful, yet its value on a larger scale continues to elude me.
Humans are decidedly social animals. They rely heavily on their ability to communicate with others of their species.
Suggesting
that by disrupting their communications, we will also disrupt their society. The ensuing chaos will leave the humans highly vulnerable to all forms of attack.
Then it's time for us to step up our operations. We must deal the humans a blow that they will not easily forget.
Our equipment is ready and we are standing by, advocates. All we need is the power source to complete our mission.
Be patient. Even now, soldiers are moving into position to steal the power source you require.
Understood.
We are nothing without your counsel.
To life immortal.
Molly, how many times I gotta tell you the silent bit doesn't work anymore? No spiel, no meal. See the bottle stashed in there? Relax, Molly. Old Polito ain't gonna take nothing isn't rightfully his. Step aside. Watch the maestro. Excuse me, sir, madam, I haven't had a dry place to sleep for a week. Hey, I can't take this weather anymore. Not since Sam. Like the cold gets right in my bones, right in the bullet in my leg. People don't take care of their vets anymore. That's why I dodged the draft. I'm gonna try my luck down on me. See you later.
Hey, Polito! Got ourselves a bottle. Interested?
You don't have to ask me twice. There ain't nobody.
This is good stuff. Here, good stuff.
Come in, dear. That's it. Come on in. There you go. You're gonna like it here, Molly. You'll be clean, well fed, and you won't have to sleep on the street. Why don't you let me take those for you? All I'm going to do is put them in your room. Here. Miss Stone, we do not tolerate this kind of behavior here, charity case or not.
Excuse me. We're guests here. We're not inmates. I think if she wants to keep her things, you should let her.
This is none of your concern, Sylvia.
Oh, really? Well, fiddly-dee. I'll take charge of the new girl. Hello. My name's Sylvia Van Buren. Now, if you have any questions or you need anything, why don't you just come to me? I've been here longer than anyone.
Not bad, Coleman.
Thank you, Colonel.
Not good either. You made as much noise springing that lock as you would have setting off a flare.
I'll work on it, sir.
You're dismissed for the evening, Sergeant. We'll start again at 0600 hours. Don't forget to secure the perimeter on your way out.
Well, pacing and looking over my shoulder is not going to help me get an open phone line to the Pentagon.
I can't save the world if you are unable to access the Pentagon computer when I ask for it.
I can do a lot, Harrison. I can even do the impossible sometimes, but nobody, and I mean nobody, can control the phone company.
What about an end around? You call Hawaii, then computer to Alaska, and then across to Toronto, and then landlines down to D.C.?
I tried that, and I tried a few other combinations as well, but for some reason, all the long-distance lines are out at this end of the continent. Now you're just gonna have to wait until they make the repairs.
To think that the fate of the world is resting in the hands of the phone company. Do you have any pull with the phone company?
Only slightly less than I have with the post office. Suzanne, I don't think that you and I are communicating as well as we might.
Is this your way of saying that you are not pleased with the candidates I have chosen for your Omega Squad?
Well, I think that you should redraw your psychological profile and submit new candidates.
Why, Paul? Because you don't think a woman, any woman, has any place in a special unit designed to provide, quote, tactical backup in case of a major altercation with aliens, unquote.
Not exactly.
And the other candidates are too rebellious, too individualistic, too casual when it comes to taking their own initiative. Where did I
Exactly. Now, would you please take a look at your recommendations?
Well, yeah, sure, I can if you want, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to make any difference. The psychological profile I designed is absolutely perfect for the job you described.
How can you say that? I mean, who did you model this profile on? Rambo?
I know, Paul. I modeled it on you.
Very funny, Suzanne.
This way. Come on, guys, follow me.
Hold it right there. Didn't I tell you bums to stay off this property?
We can take him. No, it might raise an alarm. Sorry, Bull. Didn't mean no harm. Just looking for someplace warm to sleep.
I'll make things warm if you don't stay away from here.
No, can't you feel it? Get their back again. Can't you feel their slimy, three-fingered hands? They're crawling all over you.
Mary, get him off of me! Let me, please! Don't take me to my room! I gotta hide!
A little of this will chase the demons away. Sylvia?
No, it won't. They're not demons. They're aliens. Don't you listen? Don't you hear me?
Are you serious?
No, I don't. No, I don't want it. Don't do that. Don't. Ow!
There you go, dear.
No.
You'll get her in a minute.
No, I won't feel better. Not till you call Harrison. I've got to warn him, don't you understand? Harry knows what to do. Harry always knows what to do.
Maybe we'll call him in a day or two after you're feeling better.
No, you've got to call him now before it's too late.
We've been bothering Dr. Blackwood far too frequently. There's no reason to trouble him with this matter.
You don't believe me. You still think I'm some crazy old woman. Why don't you believe me? You still think I'm some crazy old woman? Oh, why doesn't somebody believe me? Why doesn't somebody listen to me?
Stop coughing.
Enter.
Corporal Alexander Savrakos, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Morning, Colonel.
29 years of age, raised in foster homes, entered the service on your 18th birthday, and still a corporal. Reduced in rank 3 times in 11 years. Something about the rank of sergeant that disagrees with you, Corporal?
Too much responsibility, sir.
Says here you're quite a reader, Stavrakos. All the Kehoe books, Van Daniken, Rappelt's report on unidentified flying objects.
Don't you believe that life on other planets is possible, sir?
Don't you believe in the swamp gas theory, Corporal? Project Blue Book, it wasn't good enough for you? I suppose if aliens were to invade this planet, you'd be the first one to pick up a weapon and start shooting.
Don't think I'd be the first, Colonel. But I'm sure I wouldn't be the last. Last time I checked, this planet was ours.
That'll be all, Corporal.
May I ask what this is all about?
No.
How you doing, Doc? Refreshments, Gertrude.
How's the downloading going?
Smooth as silk. We'll have everything you wanted off the Pentagon computers in less than an hour, unless the phone company decides to get cute again. Sit down, Doc. Try some of my new brew.
Did you ever find out what happened?
Well, I couldn't resist a little prying. I mean, after all, when you're at the mercy of the phone company...
Norton, this is Harrison. Save your excuses for somebody who cares.
Just trying to stay in shape, Doc. The party line, pardon the pun, at the phone company blames it on saboteurs unknown.
Really? How come it never made the news?
Well, I wondered that myself. I mean, saboteurs usually try to claim all the credit they can. Disruption of public services is a great forum so that they can save the sewer worm or free political prisoners in Antarctica or something.
Now, you don't mean to suggest...
Hold on now, Dr. Blackwood. Did I say anything about aliens? No, not one single word. Though it does seem strange.
Aren't you being the slightest bit paranoid, Mr. Drake?
Well, perhaps it's the company I keep, Dr. Blackwood.
A little too much chicory.
Really? You think so?
Mm-hmm. Better keep an eye on things, just to be on the safe side.
Well, with these guys, the safe side's the side I want to be on, Doc.
I'm leaving. Wanna come? Nobody's gonna believe you if you don't prove it to him. All right.
Derman, I can't believe that you're still in the service.
Well, after Nam, I found out that the only employer that wanted me was the Army.
Now, we've known each other for a long time. I can tell you I'm pulling together a squad. Special missions, very elite.
Well, best of luck to you, Colonel. Personally, I've had more than my share of being a moving target.
I'm not asking for volunteers. I'm hand-picking, qualified, able-bodied recruits. Not bad, Derman. But you'll still have to lose that spare tire.
Oh, hell.
That's hell, Colonel. We've got temporary quarters set up for you in the guest house.
Yeah, but Colonel,
You'll be working with Sergeant Coleman. You don't have any problems working with a woman non-com, do you?
And if I said yes?
Then we'd have to work on our problems together. You're dismissed, Sergeant.
This is amazing. I've never been in a truck before. Please. Thank you. Here, try one of these. They're fresher.
You got the touch, Sylvia. You really got the touch.
Come on, let's go, you sissies! Come on, come and get that weapon up!
Why wasn't I notified sooner? I am holding you personally responsible, Doctor. I'm supposed to be notified immediately about any change in Miss Van Buren's condition. The fact that you waited this long to tell me that she's missing.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It's just what...
Look, we will continue this discussion after I am sure that she is safe.
It isn't just Sylvia. There's some charity case. A woman named Molly Stone who's missing, too.
Someone remembers seeing two women matching their description trying to hitch a ride toward Portland.
The police?
Nothing there, no.
Well, maybe she's on her way here to see you.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense, Norton, accepting she has no idea where here is.
God, the woman has been sheltered for so long, she has no idea how to deal with the real world.
Norton, do me a favor. I want you to drop whatever it is you're doing.
Say no more, Harrison. Police reports, hospitals, missing persons, Jane Does. If anybody can find Sylvia, it's me.
Thanks.
What are you gonna do?
Sylvia was heading towards Portland. If I'm going to find her, that's a pretty good place to start.
This is where it happened. This is where I saw that thing pounce down on Polito and sort of smother him. And all those other two stood there and watched. Of course, it was dark then, but you could see the moon. And if you kept your eyes open, so real still, you could see everything. It's my share of things. Good and bad. Mostly bad. But in all my days, I never seen nothing like this. It happened right here.
This is not a good place.
repulsed to Sylvia is by aliens. She's also drawn to them like a magnet. We've got to find her before she finds them.
Agreed, but are we being a little haphazard about it?
Yeah, we probably are. Have any better ideas?
No, not really.
Me neither. So haphazard it will be. Excuse me. We're looking for a woman.
Gonna cost you extra.
I don't think you phrased that quite right.
Hey, no problem, doll. I deal with all kinds of phrases.
The woman we're looking for, she's 5'6". She's in her mid-50s. She's got grayish red hair. Her name is Sylvia Van Buren.
Look, I don't do information.
Or would you happen to know of a street person named Molly Stone?
Excuse me, doll. Some of us has to work for a living. Hi there.
Let's go.
I believe you saw what you said you saw, Molly.
Doesn't matter. It happened, I thought.
Would you believe me if I told you I can feel certain things? Molly, there are aliens around here. They're beings from another world. I know they're around here because I can feel them. That's what you saw in the alley, Molly. You saw aliens. Oh, it's not so incredible that you won't believe me, please. Please tell me it's not too crazy.
You believe that's what it was?
Yes, I do.
And that's what it was? The snow's getting heavier. Gotta find a roof.
Bull's coming!
All right, you bums. I know you're hiding in here. I warned you about using these yards as your own personal hotel.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Do it all the time. Most of the guards leave us alone. Bull's the only one you gotta look out for. Bull's the mean one. Come on. Hurry.
You could have used his body. He didn't give me a chance. I think his heart quit on him. We'll have to gamble that nobody misses him. The truck will be here in 7 hours.
Hurry up, hurry up. Get in. Get in. Have I ever told you about Harry?
3 times.
It's not the cold. It's something else.
Seek your counsel, advocate. The bodies we have chosen are unwanted, anonymous. They are also very unhealthy. We are in a position to await the arrival of the truck carrying the power source.
I remind you that your success is vital to this mission. An adequate power source is an important key to our success.
Without their ability to communicate, the humans are nothing.
Without your counsel, we are nothing.
Anybody got a clue what kind of special operations we're training for?
Nope. Must be big, though. The colonel isn't letting up for a second.
Any hitch with him in country. Get used to looking at his back, because he'll always be on point expecting you to keep up. You know why?
Because the view from the rear is lousy and the information is always late.
That's just what I was going to tell him, Colonel.
Tell them on the way back to quarters, Sergeant. Double time it. Move it.
Sorry, Harrison. I haven't been able to dig up a lead on Sylvia or this Molly Stone person. I did, however, intercept a couple of alien radio transmissions.
Pass it on to the colonel, will you, Norton? If it turns ugly, we're going to break off and come back to the cottage. Otherwise, I'd like to keep on looking.
No problem, Doc. I'll keep working on it from my end. Bye.
No luck, I take it.
Not unless you're counting bad luck.
Oh, Portland's a big city.
They haven't built a city big enough to hide from Norton Drake.
Did I hear you mention something about transmissions?
Oh, thanks. Yeah. There are just a few short bursts, probably nothing. Harrison said for me to give them to you. Well, I've got the coordinates in the margin. I've been so busy trying to locate Sylvia, I haven't been able to pinpoint the location.
Norton, are you sure these coordinates are correct?
Well, that sounds like a loaded question. What gives?
According to this, those transmissions originated in Portland.
And Harrison and Sylvia are in Portland.
Portland is becoming a very popular city.
Thinking of Sylvia out there on the streets, all cold and wet, hungry. Nobody to rely on. Nobody to take care of her.
Doing everything we can, Harrison.
I know. That doesn't make me feel any better, though. I know giving up the search is not very heroic, but I am running out of ideas.
But what else can we do? We haven't got any leads. We don't even know the right questions to ask.
Want to go for coffee?
You really haven't been asking the right questions. Hello again.
Hi, sweet thing. Oh, it's you again. Ever find that girl you're so anxious to find?
Not yet. Do you mind answering a question for me?
You mind paying for services rendered?
Sure. If you're down and out in this city, where's the one place you can pretty much count on getting a good meal?
Truckyard's the best place. Sometimes the drivers give the street people handouts. Security guards don't like it, but truckers don't care.
Truck yards, huh?
Don't touch me! Molly, oh, I'm sorry. I must have fallen asleep.
Time to go.
Go? Outside? It's cold out there. We'll freeze.
Truckers feed us sometimes. You can always get warm again. You gotta take food when there's food to take.
I don't want to go. I'm not hungry, really. I'm not. Oh, Molly. Oh, Molly. Please don't make me. I can't go outside. There's something out there. I know there is. Don't make me go outside, please.
Boots, what's out there?
No, I could feel it. I could feel it inside.
Maybe I'll bring you something back.
Molly, don't go. Don't leave me, please. Oh, Molly. Oh.
Molly. Terrible night to be outside, isn't it?
It's a much healthier body. And it has additional knowledge.
A woman, Sylvia, has spoken to this human. Most of it made no sense. But she knows about us. And she has a friend, Harrison Blackwood, who has a unique understanding of who and what we are.
The truck is due any minute. If we don't intercept the power source, we will have failed. And our failure means failure of the entire mission.
First, we get the power source. Then we get the woman.
And then we get the human called Harrison Blackwood.
Look!
Sylvia!
Help me! I'm caught!
Sylvia!
Oh, thank God you're here! This is where they got Molly. Oh, you do believe me, Harry?
Yes, I do, Sylvia.
Oh, my Lord. I told her all about you.
Paul's already on his way, Doc. Now, his parting words were for you and Suzanne to stay clear of the aliens. Let him handle it.
Well, there's nothing I'd like better. But I'm here and he's not. Norton, they know who we are. Unless these aliens are stopped now before they get word out about us, we're in a lot more trouble than I care to think about.
Well, I'll pass it on if he checks in.
You do that. We need him. We need him now like we've never needed him before.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. Search and destroy is not exactly my field.
Look! It's Molly!
Not anymore, it isn't.
Harrison!
Is that an alien?
No. At least I don't think it is. No, I'm sure I'd feel it if it were. That poor man, he doesn't know what he's walking into.
God. I hate when this happens.
Harrison!
Easy, Hal! I'm not gonna hurt you. Damn right you're not.
Norton told me to expect you, but not to expect this.
Any idea what we're facing?
By my count, there are 3 aliens out there. 2 men and a woman. We don't know what they're after, but I spotted them, working their way towards that dispatcher shack there.
Omega Squad's moving into place. Why don't you take cover?
Get down!
Team leader, check in.
Nach de dienst echt binnenage. Tu was een ganse kulmaage nu.
North flank, in position.
I see two approaching the dispatcher's shack.
Standing by.
So you got a handout for a couple of hungry men down on their luck?
Sure, come on inside.
Get in position now.
There's no one here.
Only half right, sucker!
Hands up! On your knees, now! The Colonel's got a hell of a lot of explaining to do.
Keep a sharp eye.
Hit pursuit.
Hold it right there!
Harrison, look out!